My guest this episode is Jess Von Bank, who's Global Leader, HR Transformation and Technology Advisory at Mercer Legion. Did I get that right, Jess?
Ooh la la, such a formal title.
It's a mouthful. I
So,
had to write it down to make
I
sure I got it
know.
right. Well, Jess, I know that you have done Spartan races in the past. I know you're big on fitness.
Okay, this conversation is going to be a treat. You started with Spartan. Oh my God.
I just got back from an Orange Theory workout. I'm still a little sweaty. I hope the camera doesn't pick it up. But what is your go-to workout? Are you like a CrossFit person? You just go to the gym and do free weights? What do you do for fitness?
I also just got back from the gym a little bit ago. My lunchtime class today was bar. I didn't go to the bar.
Ooh.
I did bar. And I love bar, and I do a lot of hot yoga. That's my current mix. I'm definitely a gym rat, and I'm definitely a class junkie. I don't like making up my own workout. I just in and out, somebody tell me what to do.
Well, I am so excited to continue on some conversations we've had previously about the marketplace. You do a lot of work with companies all across the work tech, HR tech industry. There at Mercer, you've spent pretty much your entire career in this industry. What is your overall read on the market right now, especially since the past 18 to 24 months, we've seen this cooling off across HR tech, across work tech. Really, you can just extend that to B2B SaaS in general.
What a fascinating time to be in this industry. There's so many things happening right now. I think the macro trend, it's not AI, that's not the macro trend. The macro trend is sort of like the death of transactional tools and technologies. And that is thanks to AI, and it's thanks to automation, which is different than AI. But again, all of these things are so interwoven, it's sort of hard for people to understand what's going on and what's connected and related. For example, just in the last week, we've already seen calendar year to date, a ton of consolidation. We've seen a ton of necessary exits and that kind of thing. It's because investment is low, budgets are fussy, it's kind of a soft market, while innovation is running rampant. It's crazy. There's so much innovation out there, but in terms of investment, both from HR buyers and from the market itself, that's still flat and fussy. So what do we do with all of this? But just in the last week, at the time that we're recording this, we saw Salesforce miss earnings for the first time in 2 decades. That's significant. We also, just a couple of days ago, saw WalkMe acquired by SAP. Also significant. Both of those things were kind of roll up to this macro trend I'm talking about, thanks to AI and automation and work redesign. Mercer research, 52% of companies are redesigning work itself and the nature of jobs and considering human-machine teaming. All of this is interrelated. If you're a point solution or a technology platform that handles transactions, your end is imminent, but not the end of the thing that you do. It's not like the end of Salesforce or the end of WalkMe. It means that you have to be integrated into interaction and relational systems. Transactional systems alone don't have a future. The future is automation, work redesign, and the relational, actional nature of work that needs to be supported. This is pretty significant from a macro level, and it means that we're going to see more stuff like this in the HR tech space.
And those were key insights from the global talent report that you just put out recently. The shift in work and how these transactional processes that were part of the day-to-day tasks will be reduced, taken over, automated, and what's going to be left is the relational aspect of work as companies go through this work redesign process.
Now we have new terms thanks to Mercer research, but even in our old LeapGen days, before we became part of the Mercer family, we talk about hands, heads, and hearts work. And hands work is obviously just like the days of assembly line and production lines. That's the stuff that can and should be automated. We've already been seeing that happen in waves and droves, but the heads work and the hearts work are the two really interesting spaces that we're approaching now. I think we're getting smarter and more mature about this stuff. We know AI is not coming for your jobs. It is coming for tasks, and it's coming for transactions. And again, that's where the work redesign comes in, because transactional data and transactional workflows, that's the stuff that's happening fast and furious now. And that changes the nature of the work that, in some cases, the work that we weren't getting to because we were too bogged down in the other stuff. Unfortunately, it also creates capacity to just do more work rather than giving that time back to people. But it does beg all of these questions. What do we do with all of this capacity? The report that you just mentioned, most executives are predicting or hoping for 20 to 30% productivity gains as a result of AI and automation. It's a little bit scary because HR, the function itself, everybody that currently operates in the HR function has a severe shortage of skills, digital skills necessary to drive this kind of transformation. So talk about a skills gap. It's not even for the workforce at large. We humans in HR are ill-equipped to do what we need to do right now to drive this kind of transformation and to get that kind of productivity uplift. So like I said, never a better time to be working in this industry. It's exciting. We're way, way behind of where the product is at. All of the products, just where the industry is at in general. The consumers of all of this innovation have a lot of work to do.